Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to 3D Kool Hacks. I'm Jared, and in this video, we'll be taking apart the Bambu Labs AMS. So from the start, I told you I was gonna tell you about my successes and my failures, and I really failed pretty bad. So I was doing a review on this right here. This is called a filament joiner slash welder. It went to crap really quick when I put the filament in here. I do have that footage, so let me show that to you really quick right now. So right here, you'll see I've already joined it. So I'm gonna put it through the printer, do a test print, and see how it holds up. And right there, I did not have the luck. So with taking this 3D printer apart, we're just gonna go back down to basics. So the first thing that you should probably already have printed out is this AMS quick disconnect tool. So we're gonna take all the filament out of it first. I've already unloaded it. We're gonna set that to the side. And then you're gonna have to disconnect everything. So I do have my Sandlu heater. I'm gonna unplug that. I'm gonna unplug the Bambu printer, and then we're gonna take this off and we're gonna put it on the floor and we're gonna start taking it apart. Yeah, let's see how this turns out for us. So let me just get this taken apart real quick. So I took the tube out, and the next thing I want to take out is the 6-pin connector from the back of the AMS to remove this. Got it. Everything taken apart, so now we're just going to move it, and I'm going to sit it on the floor to start doing my repair where it comes to getting the filament that broke out of this machine. Okay, got everything unhooked. Let me get the video all set up for you, and let's go through and get this thing fixed. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to find the box that everything came in. Hopefully you still have it, because you want to find this Allen wrench right here. The Allen wrench is going to help you take the bolts out inside the machine. The next thing that you'd want to do you want to take your tube off. It's a lot simpler than you think. So what you're doing is you're just going to lift this up, and it will actually be right here. So I'm going to do a little zoom in for you can actually see, but this is a button that you're just pushing down to pull off of that line itself. So this is the back of the AMS that the tube does come into. Right here, you'll notice that's a button that you just push and you pull out your AMS tube. So you just push it down with both fingers and that will pull out. So what you're doing is you're literally putting your 2 fingers down here to push that button down and to pull it out. So once that gets pulled out, that's half the battle. After we get that pulled out, now we need to remove these 2 screws right here. There's one right here, and there's one right here. So all you're doing is you're going through and you're just loosening them up. It's kind of hard to get them out, so I'm just going to leave them there until I pull this whole unit out. So now that I've got the screws loosened up, the next thing actually get past this button we talked about earlier. So we're just going to pull it straight up and out, and just watch out about how you pull it out, because there are 2 wires. They have a 2-pin and a 5-pin. I'll show you that before I pull it all the way out too. So we're going to lift it up very gently, and I need to get past that button. So we're just going to, it's plastic, so it goes right past. And now that I got it released, I'm going to show you what's underneath it so you don't pull this out too far, because this could cause you a world of hurt. So we're going to pull it up and we're going to pull it out. As you can see, you have 2 pins. You need to be just very careful about pulling those out. Like right now, I just pulled it out and it looked like it already came off of that side. So we're going to pull this one out. And now you can release your AMS and pull it out freely. So with this particular one, I'm just going to turn it upside down, and we're going to remove the AMS. So this is what the bottom of your AMS looks like. Once again, that's why I said about where it comes to this tool, because I already know that my filament stuck right in here and not through here. So I'm just going to put this flat on the ground. I'm going to use this tool to get right around that and just push it to release it. Now the next part is I need to release it up here. That's where it gets a little bit shady. So let me just get the camera set up for you. So right here, what you'll notice that there's the same kind of quick disconnect on this one. This is where my filament is more than likely stuck in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it off from the back side. So now I got my Allen wrench that we use. So we're just going to put it in the back here. And then I'm just going to hold it and I'm going to push it and then pull it at the same time. So bam, there you go. And what you'll see is that that's my filament that's stuck in here. When I was doing it, I was doing a test part, so it's just sticking right out of here. So there goes that piece of filament right there. So I'm just going to yank it out. So the biggest difference where it came to this issue right here was because it was too thick to go through. Now we need to put everything back together. It's just as simple about as taking it apart. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take my tube and we're going to just set it up back into the machine. There are some wires back through here, but I'm just guiding it back into where the hole is. I'm just pushing it into secure. And after I push it into secure now, I'm just going to turn it back over and I'm going to go through and just put it. So everything's nice and secure. It looks like the screws came out for me. And now we're going to connect it back into AMS box. The hardest thing about getting this back in the box is to put the wires back on it. So these are small, delicate wires. So first of all, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to sit it up here and I'm going to just reach it. So right here, you'll see some metal connectors. That's the way that you're going to want to put this in to this one. And that 2-pin, you'll see there's a little notch. That's where you want to put it into that one. So what we're now going to do is we're going to get the 2 clicked back in there. So it's clicked and secured, and we're going to click this one in also. So both are clicked and secured. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring the camera back for you. So we're going to drop this in, and we don't want the wires to connect in the back. And the reason why it doesn't drop in as nicely is because of that button in the back again. So we're just going to maneuver it a little bit, push that button back down in, and it just drops in just like that. And that's where we need to put our screws back in. So now all you need to do is get your Allen wrench, find the hole, and screw them back in. As simple as that. Now let's just get this reconnected to see if I did the job right. Now we got everything ready to go. I'm just gonna reattach everything. So now that I got everything reattached, let's test it out and see if I did the repair correctly. So the first nozzle was the issue that I had it. I'm gonna load in some Bambu Filament Basic. It is flashing like it's supposed to be, and let's see if I got that jam all cleared out. And it looks like everything's working like it's supposed to be working. Hey everybody, so everything's loaded up, ready to go. I got rid of my jam in here. I hope this video helps you out where it comes to taking apart your Bambu AMS, where it comes to little issues like that. But thanks for watching everybody. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Whew.